A few weeks ago, my friend Mark asked if I could help him clean out his uncle's house. The man had just died 3 days earlier, heart attack in his sleep. Mark inherited everything, and the family wanted the place sorted out fast. It was an old, isolated house buried in the woods, about an hour outside of town, creepy even in the daylight. The inside smelled like stale air and mothballs, and the decor hadn't been updated since the 70s. We worked through the upstairs first, mostly books, dusty furniture, nothing unusual. But in the hallway near the kitchen, I noticed something small. A door partially hidden behind a shelf. It led to the basement. Mark swore he had never seen it before. The door was shut with a thick padlock, not something you'd use for storage. We didn't have bolt cutters this time, so we actually ran to the hardware store and bought some. When we finally got it open, the air that hit us smelled like mold and rust. The basement was pitch black. Our phone lights barely cut through the dust floating in the air. Most of it looked like storage, boxes, broken appliances, bags of old clothes, but in the far corner, behind the false wooden panel, we found something off. A metal door, heavy, gray, bolted into the foundation. No handle, just a keypad. Mark didn't even know what to say. He just kept shaking his head like none of it made any sense. We spent a good half hour guessing codes before I finally said screw it and searched the house. Eventually I found an old notepad in a drawer upstairs. Inside was a scribbled list of numbers. Eventually one of them worked. The door clicked open. Behind it was a small padded room, black foam on every wall, like a sound booth, a fold-out chair, a desk, a computer tower that was still humming, and 4 monitors with live feeds still going on. They weren't frozen, they were live. Each screen showed a different location. One looked like a grocery store parking lot, another a suburban street. A third showed an entrance to what looked to be a high school. The fourth was aimed directly through the blinds of someone's living room window. I felt sick. On the wall were dozens of printed photographs, all of them people, most of them women. Some were candid, them walking to their cars, jogging, eating alone. Under each one was a note, same time every morning, or jogger lives alone, and the last one, works late, leaves back door unlocked. Then I saw a photo I recognized. It was from a girl from our high school. She'd gone missing the summer after graduation. Her file was pinned near the top with a red X drawn across her face. We called the police on the spot. Didn't touch anything else. By that evening, there were unmarked vans outside, agents in suits. They took the drives, the photos, everything. Mark and I answered questions for hours. No one told us what would happen next. But the scariest part wasn't what he had done. It was realizing that he hadn't finished yet.